Blessings. Hello, everyone. I was drawn today to do an angel reading. I was outside this morning meditating and just sitting with the birds and being very still. And the angels have been pulling a lot today. They are really coming through very strong. And my heart is on fire. And I'm grateful. So they have asked that I pull 2 cards from the Angel Prayer Oracle deck. Again, this is the deck that I mentioned before that's from Kyle Gray. Wonderful angel communicator and Reiki practitioner. He has a lot of beautiful books out. You can find them on the internet. So I'm just going to do a little, I have my bells. This helps to really raise the vibration and clear the energy. The angels, when they come through, they're just joyous. It makes me breathless sometimes, and so I'm so grateful. And I'm going to ring these in gratitude and also to lift the energy a little bit. I don't know if it could get lifted anymore, but I'm going to do this. So first, I would like to say thank you to the angels for the beautiful miracles that they bring through in the sky today. I would like to thank Source and Spirit and all our loved ones and guides, ancients, light beings, and ancestors that will help bring a message for the highest good today. Okay, just gonna shuffle. It's been beautiful. The full moon the other evening was absolutely lovely, and I know a lot of people got to go outside and take some wonderful pictures. And being by the shore here, I don't really get to have as many moon dogs or the rings around them as everybody else, so I really enjoy seeing those. Okay. Just one more. When they come through sometimes, there is this ringing. And I know a lot of people have said that I've talked to that they experience this too. It is the most beautiful sound. It actually sounds like what you would think light would sound like. And the room gets very, very light in energy. And like right now, my heart feels like that warmth is expanding way out, way, just infinitely. And everything is tingly. So, okay. Okay, so I have 1, 2. We had this one the other day, which is the inner power, the Divine Father. And they were talking about, at that time, they were bringing through the joy. It was because there was a lot of laughter and a lot of kind of silly things. And so they had mentioned at that time that it was about the joy. And I still feel like, despite the situations that are going on right now, and I understand there's a lot of horrible experiences, natural disasters in the world right now, and I'm holding prayers for everyone. I have been the last 2 days. It's what I feel like I could do is send love at this point, but they're also saying to keep the joy. Don't let that stop the joy, because the joy is what keeps the energy held. A new beginning. Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. And before I read in the book, right away, they're just showing me the contrast. And they're reminding me that, to tell everybody that this is why we're here. We came from a beautiful space. of perfection and light. And being here in the Earth School is about duality and the contrast. We wouldn't have known. We cannot understand the perfection because it just is. So we need the contrast of that, our shadow side, to bring us in that space, to teach, to learn, to expand. And they're showing the angel walking right through the door. And that's what it takes. It takes us to stand with our shadow side, to come back into that space. We come so far here in the contrast. And they're really very powerful when they're saying that we need to hold in that space of aligning the contrast so there's no duality. And know that when we walk through the door, there's the rainbows. It's always bringing through the rainbows. So they're saying that if we trust that, look up into the sky and see that light is a doorway. That's the way through. It's the trust. And being able to face some of the moments that are dark, but they lift us. That's why the angel that is filled with light is lifted and walking along with the darkness, the duality, because it's one and the same. Those moments are the same. It's like we hear the great masters and teachers that speak of us, that the beginning is the ending and the ending is the beginning. And this is all saying the same thing. That we have to trust and walk through the doorway. That sometimes it's not what's through the other side. It's in that moment of trust and then everything aligns. We can't always know, but we know we have to head that way. And so I feel like the angels are really stressing, and for all of us, and we're all seeing this. We know that it's true. And it keeps happening in miracle ways everywhere. That they want us to trust in, follow the rainbows, listen to the sky, sit with the dark side. It's bringing us through. I'm just going to quick read a little bit for the inner power, because they're not saying too much again. They're just kind of reiterating what was that came through the other day about keeping the joy centered. But I am going to read from the book with this one this time. Okay. You are being encouraged by God and his angels to be a powerful leader of love. There are two ways of accepting power. You could use it to instill fear and overpower others, or you can use it to guide and empower yourself and others. Lead by example and be the powerful, loving leader you desire to see in the world. You are powerful and filled with love. So I feel like that what this is saying is that the power is in that moment when we are fully aligned. We understand that it's a new beginning. We're accepting the darkness. We're letting it lift us. We're embracing the light. We're walking through the door fearlessly. And we're trusting everything that we see. They're going to keep showing miracles. And I know there's a lot of spiritual advice out there that says that that we should just know and we shouldn't question. But I know from experience, my own self, is that the higher self and the angels work together, and they will bring as many miracles through and as many extraordinary visions, events, synchronicities that it takes until we're comfortable, because that's what they want. They just want us to trust. So I hope this encourages everybody today in some way, or inspires that what we're seeing and experiencing is indeed what we think it is. And it's never too late. Life is always beginning. As something's ending, it's beginning. And all we have to do is just walk through the door. So, beautiful blessings, everybody. Lots of love. And my prayers for all who are affected by this earthquake in Syria and Turkey. I know there's a lot of people that have family there. And I just hope that everybody is safe and can hear from their family. All my love.